Hello, friends. How are you? Hello. Thank you for joining in. How are you? Hello, friends. If you're just joining in, say hello in the chat so I know you're here. Hope you guys are well. If you have a deck that you'd like me to take a look at, go ahead and click on the form that is in the description of this video and submit your deck. What's up, Goat Bard? How are you? Oh, dude, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Hope you don't have like COVID or something like that. All right, no one's here quite yet, so let's go ahead and um, take a look at what decks we already have. Oh no, dude, that sucks. Broken Fridge is no good. Real Tie, hello again. This one looks fun. Sorry, Ty. Goat Bard, I hope you start to feel better. There we go. All right, so let's start with an interesting one. 5-color Winota. This is looks like it's a secret commander deck. What's up, Drew Fug? If there's anything I have learned from these last few days of doing these Deck Doctor live streams, is that I am a casual's casual. I do not play competitively at all. I know what good competitive cards are, but I do not play competitively. Alright guys, I'm just getting a quick note together to make sure that I can make a video of this later, so that the person who made this deck is able to see. In, out. Oh, hold on. Do that the other way. Out. Brendan Brothers, hello. Yeah, I build with the cards that I have too. And Brendan, since the name sounds familiar, but if you have not entered my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, go ahead and check that out in the description of this video. There's an entry form for a Torbran deck, so make sure you check that out. Alright, so let's get started on Sisay 5-color Winota. So I guess the first thing I should do in this is find Winota, so that those who don't know, this is a powerful deck. Okay, I just saw this. So this is an $8,000, almost $9,000 deck. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do for upgrades on this, but you know what? I'll take a look at it. But this deck is way out of my league. Well, let's go for it. But yeah, that could like clear out my this deck could clear out half of my credit card debt. Alright. I'm intrigued that Urborg, why is Yavimaya in here and Urborg not in here? Alright. Where is Winota? It says 5-color Winota. There it is. Okay, so this right here is Winota Joiner of Forces. Winota Joiner of Forces is a legendary creature, human warrior. Whenever a non-human creature you control attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a human creature card from among them onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible until end of turn. Put the rest of the cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. So that's what they're actually doing for the commander in this. This deck is wild. I'm just kind of looking through this right now, trying to figure out what the heck I'm gonna pull. Alright, They're no enchantment. So, Blind Obedience. Alright, so I'm actually... Since this deck is... Yeah, Brendan, if you want to see a Rigo deck that uses Toughness Matters stuff, go through my back catalog of lives from a couple days ago. I just did an entire deck doctor for Guy That Exists. Alright, so I'm seeing a couple cards I could pull out of this. I'm very much like, this is such a powerful deck. But just kind of popping in here, I think think I'm gonna pull Serra Ascendant out. So pull out Serra Ascendant. I think I'm gonna go through and choose what I want to pull out before I start making choices. Let's see. So Worldly Tutor's in there. Money doesn't really seem to be a thing in this. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where Demonic Tutor was. Dryad Arbors and it's interesting include here. Vivian and the wait, no, there's a better Vivian. Let's see. I'm actually surprised I'm finding things in here that I would actually cut. So, Vivian of the Hunt will pull out. Let me put that into the note. Guys, if you, Kunks, I will do yours next. I don't think I've looked at it yet. Once I finish up with this Sisay deck, I will absolutely take a look at yours. So, give me a few minutes, I'll take a look at it. And guys, since you are here hanging out, I would appreciate it if you smacked that like button on this live so that more people can see what we're doing. Right now we only have 1 like on this video. There's 4 people in here. If we can get 3 more, that'd be fantastic. Alright, so Neoform. I would also cut Neoform. I'm actually... So there's a lot of expensive cards, but I think there's a bunch of secret layer versions of cards, and the mana base for this deck is really wild. So let's go to... Neoform and... Oh, that's why. There's actual duels in this deck. That's where that's coming from. Alright. And the last card I'm going to cut is Aethersworn Canonist, because that turns off like half of this deck. So yes, I understand where they're going from with that, but that if that thing gets put onto the battlefield with Winota, you could turn off your entire turn. So we're going to take that off too. Alright, so right now we are going to pull Serra Ascendant, Vivien on the Hunt, Neoform, and Aethersworn Canonist. So because I know it's kind of the simplest one for me to make a call on, I am going to choose to swap for let's go to Scryfall. I misspelled Vivien. I think I actually think that, let's see, I think there's a better Vivien for this deck. I think we're gonna go with Vivien Champion of the Wilds instead. The only thing on Neoform turn 1 in this deck is that I don't think they have enough colored ramp to be able to play Neoform turn 1. I guess they do have Gemstone Caverns, but looking at this, I don't think you're realistically gonna pull Neoform. Like, I don't think you're. Yeah, I'll be honest. I think, is Birthing Pod even in here? So I would honestly do over Neoform. I would do Birthing Pod because Birthing Pod isn't in the deck. And I think that the reason I like Vivien Champion of the Wilds over Vivien of the Hunt is because it gives your creature spells flash. Yeah, I would do Birthing Pod over. Um, I would do Birthing Pod over Vivian. Uh, so let's add that to the note. Instead of Neoform, I'm gonna suggest. Wait, what? There we go. Guys, can you still see me? Hear me? Anything? Okay, cool. It said I was gonna get disconnected. I was like, no. All right. So, I think we're gonna replace Neoform with Birthing Pod. We're gonna do Vivian the Hunt with Vivian Champion of the Wilds. Yes, it may not, because if you have Birthing Pod in there, Sarah Ascendant is, I think, the next thing. What are we gonna replace? So we want to have a human. I would say, is Mother of Runes in the deck? Don't see it, so yeah, we'll do that. So replace Sarah Ascendant with another 1-mana white 1-drop.
One sec.
And actually, Kunks, that is a great suggestion there. So instead of Aethersworn Candidates, let's put Felidar Guardian in there. Sweet. I actually really like that. So, as a quick review, I'm gonna make an actual video for this too, because the person whose deck this is not in stream, so you'll see that over the next few days. But so we're pulling out. So for this Winota deck, we're pulling out Sarah Ascendant and putting in Mother of Runes. We're pulling out Vivian of the Hunt and we're putting in Vivian Champion of the Wilds. To keep that Birthing Pod feel in there, we're putting Birthing Pod in and we're taking out Neoform just because the colored ramp isn't really there. And then we're replacing Aethersworn Canonist with Felidar Guardian because Aethersworn Canonist can completely turn off this deck because there's so many different non-artifact creatures in this deck. Thanks for the help, guys. Appreciate that. So now let's go take a look at Kunks' deck. There it is. All right, another Marin deck. Ooh, and this is a powerful one. All right. So Marin is a sack deck. You're doing all kinds of sack shenanigans. Let's see. I'm guessing you have infinite mana in this deck, Hunks? Manglehorn is obviously very good. Viscera Seer is great. Intorn Elves. Deathrite Shaman is nice. Eternal Witness is great. No infinite mana? So what's your idea behind Lesser Manticore, since I have you in here? Is that to get something into your is that to be able to get something from your hand into your graveyard? Ooh, Baru, nice. All right. So the first thing I'm going to suggest cutting before getting too far into it, Disciple of the Vault. Let's take a look. So is that in? So it's not infinite mana, but do you have a way to infinitely recur it? I'm not a judge, um, but does Disciple of the Vault also count tokens? So like if you sack a treasure token. Okay, infinite ETBs. Good. Hello and lethal. Hello. It's going pretty good. Just doing a little stride when it's not. Okay, great. Then I won't pull it. Just Disciple of the Vault trigger on um treasure token sacks. That's gross. I love that card. I'm gonna need to get a few more copies of that. Let's see. Carrion Feeder is obviously good. What is good? Collector Roof is good. It's also very good. Voidwalker is such a brutal card. Oh man, I haven't seen that art of Elves of Deep Shadow in a long time. Do you have... Where is it? You don't. So I'm looking at Sylvan Safekeeper. You don't have any land recursion in the deck, which is interesting. Have you looked at putting Ramunap Excavator or Crucible of Worlds in the deck? Okay. Since you're not going infinite mana, I would probably recommend doing Avenger of Zendikar over Finale of Devastation, because you can recur Avenger of Zendikar. You can't recur Finale of Devastation, and getting up to that 10 mana might be a little bit painful in the deck. Alright, so the main win con in this deck is the Hulk pile. Hello, friends who are just joining in. If you are just joining in, I would appreciate it if you would go ahead and like this live stream so that more people know that I'm doing this. Okay, so it is a Hulk deck. Okay. Um. What's your goal? What turn are you trying to win on? Or I would say more accurately, what turn have you won on? Okay, so you only need 4 mana. Mm-hmm. All right. This is tough. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure where Orin Frostfang comes into this. Is this in one of your piles? Because this one already seems pretty well put together, I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure of much I would change in here. I don't know what happened to Kunks, but I don't know what to do with this deck, but it's already very, very powerful. I'm not sure that he really needs an upgrade, aside from like the really obvious ones like Jeweled Lotus, or you might want to put Lotus Petal in here if it's not in here already. Yeah, I would put Lotus Petal in here, honestly. Alright, guys, I think I might actually have to shut down the stream for now. Brendan, I might be back later tonight. I'm not sure. But I will definitely start taking a look at your list. I just can hear that my wife might need some help upstairs with the kids. So I'm going to get out of here. But I would say, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Lotus Petal, I would add in... what's the black version of Endurance? I would add that in too for some good destruction. Okay, fair. Then honestly, Kunks, I would almost say I would make a different commander if you have to cast Marin, if having Marin on the battlefield is only in worst case scenarios. I would almost put Marin in the 99 and find a more innocuous commander to put out there that makes you a little bit less of a target. Because the minute you put Marin down on the battlefield, it just gets a bit. It gets to be you're an immediate target. So that's where I would go. But guys, I am gonna head upstairs. My wife has something she has to go to in a few minutes. So I will see you all later. Thank you all for your support. Maybe I'll be on later tonight. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But I'll see you all later. Peace.